You are now tuning into The Vibe with your boys podcast. Starring Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy. You dig?
Yes, sir. It's your boy Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy, and welcome to another episode of Vibe with your boys podcast. Yes, sir. How you living, Mega? How you? No doubt, no doubt. I feel you. Got a little something in your face.
It's called sweat.
That too.
Florida heat. I got something else on my face?
No, you good now. You good
Good?
now. You quenched? Okay. You gotta stay hydrated. Very important. Yeah.
Go ahead, we good.
No doubt, no doubt. If you haven't noticed already, we got a very special guest with us. Kenny Relax with us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Vibing with the boys.
Man.
I gotta say your name, Kenny Relax, kind of goes with our podcast, Vibe with the boys. So
Yeah.
you know, chilling right now. Y'all chilling.
Always.
How you doing? How you good?
Regular, man. You know the vibes, man. Just relaxing.
Most deaf. How y'all been? Everybody week been good?
I've been chilling.
Yeah.
Boy, Kenny, you just got back in, so.
Hell yeah. I was in Vegas for a little bit. You know, just getting to it.
And once again, like I said off air, I appreciate you for coming through, stopping through.
Of course.
We want to do this for a
What do you
minute
think
now.
about Vegas? Like, how's Vegas? I
I
never
fuck
been.
with it, bro. I fuck with it. I'm from New York, so it's like it's
Oh,
a
you New
mix
York
of like
originally?
New York
Where you from in New
and
York?
the Bronx. Born in the Bronx,
Okay.
raised in Queens. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
like
ain't from New York, but every time I've been to New York one time,
yeah.
and we stayed in the Bronx. So every time
Type
somebody
shit.
asks me where I'm from, I say the Bronx. keep it simple.
Yeah,
Nah,
BX all
nah,
the
this-
way, man.
So then since you kind of move around a little bit, it seemed
Yeah.
like what's the beginning? You say you're from New York originally, the Bronx.
Yeah.
So was there a transition? Did you live down here in
Yeah,
Florida?
I went to high school down here. I went to Millennium, 8th grade.
Okay.
And then I went to high school. I went to Lauderdale actually. Did that to like 12th grade. Then I moved back to New York after high school for a couple years. Then moved to LA. Moved to Vegas, bro. I move around a lot. Try to stay on the road and shit. So
Is that just not wanting to stay in one spot type of thing, or it just business end up leading you somewhere else?
bro, I've been like when I was a jit, I lived in Michigan like early on in my life. So I've always been on the move type shit. So it's just like me, bro. I just don't like to be in one space. You feel me?
Gotcha.
It's a really big world out here, motherfucker.
Most
You
def,
feel me?
most def.
So it's like I try to just stay on the road. You feel what I'm saying?
Feel you. Now with all that, I mean, New York with a whole bunch of talent. Where did the music love come from? Or did it start early? Did something you just picked up on?
Bro, so no lie, like I rap. Niggas know me for rap. But
Yeah.
like I could play like the violin and all type of shit. Like
musical
so,
guy.
Yeah,
It's really-
I've been
really
in
the
music from when I was a like little kid.
Mhm.
I moved down here and my cousin, bro, I don't know, you know I Hate Julian,
Yeah.
2K?
Oh, that's your cousin.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like when I first got to Lauderdale, them niggas was rapping and shit. And it just caught me. Like I wasn't rapping until I moved down here. And then like fucking with him, my other cousin from like Maryland, they was making music. My uncle just told me, he was like, bro, you should rap. Like you kinda nice at this shit. From there, bro, I just locked in with it. You feel me? Got kinda good. I'm alright. I'm alright at this shit. I'm okay.
Was that's like early on, like teenage years or stuff?
Yeah,
or-
like 12, 13,
Oh,
just being
okay,
a little
okay.
nigga, having like homies in the hood and shit, just regular shit, niggas just fuck
Yeah,
around,
gotcha.
freestyle and shit like that.
Now, like since they told you that, was it something that you took serious early on, or you just kind of played with it throughout?
Bro, I used to record off MP3 players, bro. I used to like record on this shit, then put the USB in the computer, like at first I didn't really take it serious. But then like my uncle was like, bro, like you're actually good. Then nigga, like I told my pops, I was like, yo, this is what I want to do. I used to play ball and shit. I got hurt. I told my pops like, yo, I just want to make music, bro. So then that nigga just put money into me, got me like equipment and shit, and then just took off from there, bro. Like,
It wasn't no like pushback when you say you want to make music, or you just supported it.
nah, he just supported it, bro.
That's
Like
what's up.
that nigga let me do whatever I want to do,
That's real. Were you like big into like listening to music as a kid? I know you said you played the violin. Where
Yeah.
did that start?
Bro, my mom was like really strict. So like when I
Okay.
lived with her, she would like bro, I used to have to listen to like BB King, bro, like just a lot of different type of music. You feel me? The first rap I really listened to was like Big and Hove. You know, being in New York, that was the first shit that got me. And obviously, like my style is kind of more so like that. You know, like so that's like my very first big influences. Big and Hove early on. So probably like same age, bro, like 10 years old. I got into that shit. Then when I moved here, I realized I could actually rap, you know. So I started emulating like Jay-Z and shit, you know.
Okay, so people like Jay-Z, Big, those some like your favorite rappers?
Yeah, Hove, Big, and Drake,
Drake?
my favorite rappers.
Okay. Now, now moving down here, like, did the South Florida influence kind of influence your music at all? You would say, or
It influenced what I like to listen to. I won't really say my music per se. It influenced my lifestyle. So then that in turn, you know, made my
goes into your
music
music?
sound. Yeah, you feel me? But it not like the sound of my music. I don't really make music like the South Florida nigga.
Gotcha.
You feel me? But more sort of content and shit.
Most def, most def. So at what point did you say like, okay, I want to really do this music stuff? Because usually I've interviewed, you know, a lot of different people. They say like they started doing music at this age, but not until this point did they really say they really got heavy into it or like full throttle with it.
I want to say like probably like my junior year in high school or some shit, junior year, senior year. I started like at Lauderdale. I had this one teacher, bro, like Mr. Carlton, white guy, bro, gangster, bro. Like it was a communications class, and inside the classroom, it was another room. He had screen printing in there. He had like a mic for podcasts and shit. All of this shit, like my sophomore, junior, and senior year. I used to skip my other classes and go to his class just so I could record, bro. I used to record in his class. When I dropped my first mixtape, I bought T-shirts and I went into his class and I printed up the T-shirts, like my merch for my album, and then went around school and sold my mixtape and my merch, bro. And that once I did that, I said, "Oh shit! Like I can make bread from this shit." The hoes fuck with it. Like it was like, yo, this is genius, bro. This is genius.
All right. So you started from then. At that point, you know, like you said, female attention.
Yeah.
Probably some of you know, your clout went up in school. At that point, did you say like, did you see yourself like, okay, I can really take this far, or was it like, you know, I'm gonna do this because I like it. This is fun.
I didn't see. I wouldn't say thought that I could take it far. It was more so like, yo, this is fire. Like I'm having fun. I was just living in the moment type shit. I didn't really see like, yo, I can go to Paris for 3 months off of this shit. I can go do a tour in China. You know, I didn't see it in the moment. I was just like, yo, this is cool. Me and my friends is having fun. You know, like it took a couple years. It took like me getting some real money from it. Like my first show, bro, I performed at a homecoming in Memphis. I want to say the school was Memphis University or some shit. My first show ever, 5 racks. They flew me out, paid me 5 racks, and I did like 4 songs. So once I did that, I was like, whoa, like this shit is real for real. Like I could really just get flown out and do all this shit. So that's when I really, it lit a fire under me from there.
And going through your music, "Feel the Power."
Yeah.
That seems to be like your most listened to song on Spotify.
Yeah.
That came like out a few years ago, right?
Yeah, that was a minute ago, bro.
Yeah. So was that one of the songs that kind of got you out there, or you would say you started start moving before then?
Nah, Feel the Power, bro. Honest to God, I wrote that song on a flight to Paris, bro. I was going to Paris for Fashion Week, and I wrote that record on the flight, and I landed,
Yeah.
and me, you know Jay Stash, right? You know
Jay Stash.
Jay Stash from Gorillas, from Relax Records.
I think I'm on your stuff. I seen my stuff.
All right, so we had went to Paris, bro, for Fashion Week. This is my first time in Paris. We go for a month, right? So the whole flight there, I'm like, yo, I want to write this record that's like, just like telling people where I'm at in my life, you know. So this is after we already did a little bit of shit, you know. We got some bread, had a little clout and shit. And then when I landed, bro, I recorded that record like on a voice note, and I said, whoa, this shit is crazy, like. And then I put it out, bro, and motherfuckers liked it. You feel me? Like to me, that is like I want to say my best performing record. But it was just, bro, like just me sitting on a board on a plane, bro.
You had time.
know, like I just had time to write.
Does a lot of your inspiration come at those weird times, like on a plane, just or?
very in the moment. I'm the type of person, I'm very in the moment. I have to be doing something. I can't just be sitting in the crib and just writing. You know, to me, like when you do that, you just making up bullshit. You feel me? I have to be doing road. I have to be outside. You know, yeah, really living life. And then, bro, from a simple night like in Vegas, I would go out to this spot called DIIIGGGGGG or go to like my homie's restaurant or some shit. Simple nights, I would come up with a record. You feel me? Just off of simple shit. The waiter bringing me a bottle of wine, I could come up with a crazy bar just saying the name of the wine and the name of the waiter. You feel me? Simple shit like that, bro. So it's just off of experience, truly.
Gotcha. So, like, as far as the process, is it like just really writing? Is it just more freestyle punching in type of writing, or you say you put it on voice notes? Is like
Yeah, voice notes is like something that I do
you want to catch the
if I really want to
flow?
catch the vibe and the
Yeah,
flow of what I'm saying.
exactly.
You feel me? Ever since Hove came out and was like he don't write, a lot of niggas was like, yo, I'm gonna stop
Yeah,
writing, right?
yeah, exactly.
But a lot of niggas can't. Like, you feel me? Like, I remember I did a session with this artist. I'm not gonna say his name right now, but like how he recorded showed me some different shit. Like, cause he would just do the punch in shit. But we was in a session for like 2 hours and he knocked out like 10 records, just saying bullshit, really. But it sounds cool because he's just punching in. What I do, bro, I really just sit. Like, if you're ever in a session with me, bro, I would just sit, just in my seat, bro, listen to the beat for like 40 minutes. Then I'll go in the booth and just lay it. You feel me? I like to keep everything here. I don't really like to put it on paper because then I lose the essence of what I'm saying. You feel me? And then when it comes to performing, I'm gonna have to fucking go look at my phone and rehearse. Instead, I already have it up here written down. You feel me? I can see it in my head, bro. Like, it's some weird shit.
Okay. And this year you dropped chapter 1.
Yeah.
Early this year in February. Explain a little bit of that project. What was the process of dropping it, and just moving forward.
All right. So one thing I would say to all artists, bro, if you don't have a hard drive, invest in cloud storage because over the last 2021,
Okay, I think I know where you're going because you kind of told me.
over the last 6 years, bro, I've lost 3 or 4 albums of amazing music, right? So it got to the point, it's like, I'm very humble. I believe in my talent, though.
Yeah.
I know who I am, basically, what I'm saying, right? So it's like, yo, imagine being this guy where bro, you already know what it is. And every time you're gearing up for a release, you lose your shit. You feel me? So it's like discouraging, bro. So it got to the point, I was just sitting in the crib and I'm like, bruh, like, you gotta do something, right? And I was just listening to all of my old shit. I'm like, yo, these kind of a vibe, you know? So I was like, yo, let me just put this out, see if it's still some traction, see if people still like this music and shit. That's really all it was, bro. Like, I just needed to put something out, start the year off.
Which is kind of why I feel the power was on there. So a lot of those songs you say were made a while ago.
Yeah, definitely. That compilation was like the first, I like to call it, like I said, chapter 1. That was the first chapter of my career.
Yeah.
That was me coming up from just being in Lauderhill, bro, just like hanging out with the guys, then traveling the world, bro, moving around, doing a lot of shit, being like fucking with the industry, and it was just all of my like trials through that. And I just wanted to cut that off, feel me, end that chapter, and now I'm about to start some new vibes.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Clear that up. That makes a lot of sense. So what's next for you? Going from Vegas
Hold
to
on, before you go there,
Yeah.
let's bounce back to Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Were you there? Are you into fashion?
I'm into fashion, but I'm not like one of them fashion niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not like, I don't care about that shit. I'll put it on, you feel me? But it's not like, I don't need that shit to do what I do. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm not one of those guys.
So were you there on business trip, or you just went out there just?
Bro, literally, Stash calls me. He's already there, right? He calls me. He's like, bro, come to Paris. And this is what, like, I just moved to Vegas, bro. Like, this is like just chilling in Vegas. And then my birthday's July 6th. So this is like 2 weeks into Fashion Week. So I'm like, yo, fuck it, bro. I'll just go out there and chill for my birthday. And nigga, I booked my flight. I was out probably 2 days after he called me. I think I booked my flight the next day for the next day. So then I was just going, bro. Like, had to. My first time in Paris, Did that shit for a month. We went to Amsterdam for my birthday. My homies drove
Do
me
you
out
live
there.
in Paris?
Huh?
Do the person live in Paris?
Nah, I got homies out there though. I got a bunch of homies out
I'm like,
there.
damn, you living in stay in Paris for a whole month? Like
Yeah,
last minute.
Had a little, a little loft, little Airbnb, man, a little vibe.
Vibing.
Yeah.
That's lit. That's lit. Okay, now you working on stuff. I'm assuming when we were supposed to do the interview last, you were in Vegas. You had told me that you had a similar incident of like losing your stuff. Was that music involved in that? You lost your phone that time too, I think.
Yeah, bro, it's all fucked, bro.
So like at that point, because you said it's happened a few times, like you said, it gets discouraging. Are you trying to recreate records at that point, or is it just like, okay, I'm making new stuff?
Yo, even though I lost all of that music, I still have like 600, 700 unreleased songs. Like, I'm never really into recreating. A lot of my shit is like, a lot of my shit I really enjoy. Feel me? So like, I would just sit in the crib and listen to my music and say, this nigga's the best rapper alive. Like, it's not about other people for me when it comes to my music, right? I like to create what I like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's just new vibes, you feel me? That's all I'm into, just creating new. That's why I don't put out a lot of music. I could, bro, I could really right now drop a couple albums, but it's like, it's just not for the people right now, you feel me? It's really more so for myself. That's where I'm at with those.
And you say you got about 600 unreleased. Is it like kind of like a workout thing when you go in the studio, you just record as like just to stay on point, or you just do it as
therapy, man. It's really more. That's why I like this art shit. Is like it's cool that like Feel the Power, bro. That song I did not expect to get the plays that it got. Feel me? Because that record was me literally sitting on a plane saying, "Yo, this is crazy. I'm really doing this shit. I'm really, It was more so me expressing myself to myself, getting thoughts off. I didn't have a motherfucker that I could turn to and say, "Yo, this is what I'm going through." You feel me? I had my dog, but he was living it with me. So it's like, so when I really lay these records, bro, it's really just me expressing, what's the thoughts in my head, bro.
And another thing I peep, even just from chapter one, Teddy Blow, he's on here 3 times. That's like a constant collaborator, a good friend. Like
it's my cousin, basically, bro. It's my cousin. That's my blood. That's my blood, and he not my blood type shit. Like, you know how that shit go. It's my dog for real. Music, no music. That's my dog. You feel what I'm saying? But that nigga is the greatest artist. A lot of motherfuckers is asleep, and when Teddy come out, it's a rap. That's all I gotta say. It's a rap for niggas, bro.
All right, and then Relax Records. Is that just you representing you, or is that like a team?
Relax Records, bro. It started really from some shit called urban relaxation back in the day. It was some parties that the homies used to throw. They stopped doing that shit, and then Stash started Relax Records. Like, when we started that, this is like 2013, 2012 or some shit. That was just some shit in the hood, bro. We was trying to sell clothes. It's like, yo, fuck it, let's do this music shit. We went to New York, started that. It's a team shit. It's really family, bro. Like, back then, we had a bunch of members, but it's really just like me and my brothers now. You feel me? Like, and it's not even about the music. We still love the music and shit, but it's really just about getting to it in life, period, bro. You feel me? Just really getting to it and expressing yourself.
And another song collaboration, like one of my favorites from you, is 10 times 10 with Gotti.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Because we had Gotti on here also.
How did that record happen? Yo, I heard I don't know if you know a kid named Tiago.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the
That's
name.
my brother from like when I went to Lauderdale. You feel me? But that's his people's, Gotti, his people.
Yeah.
So I remember I was on Twitter one day and there was a video. It was like a trailer of Gotti's song Ball Harbor.
Yeah.
Bro, I seen that shit. I was like, nah, this little nigga's crazy. I hit T. I'm like, yo, nah, I need a record. You feel me? Gotta make it happen, nigga. That shit just lined up. Came down here, we shot the video and shit. So yeah, that record hard. I love that shit. I did that shit. I recorded that in Teddy's crib down here, bro. Sent that shit through. Gotti laid it, and then we knocked the video out.
That's what's up. So, moving forward now, are you in project mode, or are you just creating? Because you chapter 1 technically doesn't count. I would imagine in your eyes being that it's old stuff. So, as far as new stuff, what's coming for you?
I'm always in project mode, bro. Honestly, right now I'm working on Every Man for Himself 2, aiming for like December. But I have a producer I work with really closely in Vegas. His name is Angel. This kid is amazing, bro. Like it's like different level type of shit. So we have a project coming out called One Goat, One Angel, and it's like music is crazy, bro. It's the best music I've ever made in my life, bro.
Is there a music scene in Vegas? Like when I think
Yeah.
Vegas, I don't think music, but it's like there a music scene up
You
there?
know, Baby Keem,
Yeah.
he's from Vegas, and niggas
Okay.
don't really know that. But Keem. I want to say is the biggest artist right now from Vegas. You got Dizzy Wright. He's a little older, but he's definitely like, bro. I see Dizzy Wright in the grocery store. Like we live like real close to each other. It's a scene, bro. The Vegas scene is like it reminds me of the early Broward scene, like low key. But if you know what's going on, you know what's going on. Thing about Vegas, bro, nobody likes to stay there. You feel me? Niggas come there for a weekend.
Yeah.
But once you come in and lock into the city, bro, it's a fire city, bro. Once you really tap into the shit.
Gotcha. And as far as the place that you move, like explain like some of the connections that I got because I go through like some of your stuff. It seems like I would say you dabble in the industry or you're around industry things and stuff like that. So how
Yeah.
does that like affect you as far as like creatively or goal wise? Does it help you want to elevate?
I'm like the type of person I am, bro. I know what's going on that side. So I don't really like to play the game that much. You know what I'm saying? Um, I really do this. I don't do the music for clout, fame, money. Like I don't create for none of that shit. So it gives me kind of the freedom to now people respect my craft, respect my pen. So I'm welcome in rooms that a lot of people aren't welcome in. But I don't necessarily try to ladder climb in those rooms. I don't necessarily try to, you feel me, make my way.
It's
You
off the
feel me?
vibes.
Like
You don't just try
I
to
don't dick ride. I
push
don't
up.
suck
Yeah,
dick and
exactly.
try. You feel me? I don't do that. You feel me? I just get in and yo, I'm here. I like it. I enjoy it. You feel me? But it's not necessarily the number one thing. You feel me? Like music is cool, bro, but that's like a quarter of my life, if that, an eighth of my life. I do a lot of shit better than I do music. You know what I'm saying? So I just use it for what I can use it for, bro. Honestly.
Gotcha. And as well, when I caught wind of you back last year, I think it was around the time you did the song with Gotti. A lot of people, I wouldn't say like compare, but like I guess your musical style with like Drake's. And you said that's one of your favorite rappers. So like, what is that connection? And as far as like your music and just creating, like, because people like
With Drake,
no, not creating with Drake, but like as far as like your musical style, because I see like a lot of people like throw that name when it
yeah.
comes to you.
I mean, I feel like we just on similar vibes, bro. I'm really into like, um, I'm really into like numerology and gematria and shit. And once I started studying that, it opened my eyes to just energy, right? So like me and Boy, we have similarities creatively, like, but it's nothing really more than that. Like I know him. You feel me? We've had you feel me our personal things, but it's just is what it is. Dog is dog, and I'm me. You feel me? Like
Gotcha.
I don't really know how else to. I hear it. You feel me? Niggas think I write for the nigga and all type of shit. You feel me? Like I've never wrote for that man. You feel what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
dog. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you like CLB? We did a review. Did you,
Yeah.
you
I
rock
fuck
with
with
it?
CLB. Like I fuck with Boy. You feel me? Like Boy can't really do wrong in my eyes. You feel me?
That's real. That's real.
You feel what I'm saying?
real.
Like it is what it is.
No,
Shit was cool. It could have been better.
Yeah.
Could have been better, but why give him the best? You feel me? Why in the middle of your run? Why give him the best if you
Alright.
know you don't have to?
Like, I was waiting for this conversation.
Feel me?
A lot. All right, so I'm a Drake fan since
Yeah.
right here. I was a Drake fan. So me personally with CLB, I like it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like why can't we just get that classic, bona fide classic? Because you a whole fan, you big fan.
Yeah.
You have those bona fide classics where there's no doubt.
Yeah.
With Drake, it's okay. It might be take care. It might be nothing was the same, but we don't have that. This is it.
To me, Views is his classic right now. Views, to me, as a Drake fan, if you want to hear his best music, you go run Views, right? I feel like CLB would have been the classic if he didn't go through the leaks that he went through the last 2 years, if he didn't get hurt, if all the shit that happened the last 2 years didn't happen, CLB was the classic. I've heard the records that was supposed to be like CLB. that shit is crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, but I think that nigga wisened up and he said, yo, I still got another 10. Why give it to him now? You feel what I'm saying? I can still
like
ride it
next
out.
year, like next year around this time, we could begin one. Not saying you know anything, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like
I don't even think next year, bro. I don't think he gives us the classic next year.
I mean, because looking into it, because Drake is my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
So like looking into it,
favorite artist.
yeah, this period. I'm seeing like some of what you said, like I heard some of those songs already that was on the album, and it's not like him.
Yeah.
So I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if we get another one soon, just off the fact that the last 2 years he has to have way more than that. Like
Yeah.
He's always in the studio.
Like he's always in the studio. So I like the album. I feel like it's growing on me. But it wasn't what I was like, waiting and wanting for. But it's a good album. Did you listen to Donda?
Yeah. I've heard a lot of my man, so the studio I work out of in Vegas, like I said, Angel's the producer. He's like the lead engineer there. But his partner Dawson actually mixed Donda. Like that's my man's. Like Donda was fire, bro. Donda was, great production, amazing production, obviously, right? But it's just like it's two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
like
as far as the album?
as far as the albums,
I don't try to compare. I don't try to compare them. Yeah,
all bullshit aside, you can't really compare.
There's nothing to compare really to me.
Donda's cool. It's just about where you're at in life, bro. Yeah. I haven't listened to Donda since the first listen. Okay. I heard it I went to the Vegas listening party. I heard the records, but it's like once it dropped and I downloaded it on my phone, listened to it one time. CLB, my nigga, I listen to every day. Like,
yeah.
In Too Deep is fucking crazy. Like he has records, bro.
Hey, let me ask you this, right? Because it's not a debate, but with In Too Deep, I like the whole song.
Yeah.
He said he likes, it's a beat switch up. He said he likes both parts.
Yeah.
But he would rather the first part be the whole song.
Nah, you're bugging out. You're bugging out. The second part is crazy, bro.
I like the second part too.
Yeah.
See, I don't like them together as a whole song put together.
Okay, I see what you're saying. If they was two records separate,
if it was two separate records, I would like.
Yeah.
I like both parts.
Yeah.
Now, if it had to be out of the two that only one can make the album, I'll take the first part on the album.
That
when Drake go underwater and he starts the first part, come on.
Nah, bro. The second shit, it was the vibe though. Like
I like it.
When Future come on and everything.
Yeah, she was the vibe.
Yeah, bro. I mess with it. Do you like when he sings more or raps?
Who, Drizzy?
Yeah. Because you said I guess your favorite project from him is Views.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like that's his least, as far as like actual albums, that he's given us like bars.
Yeah.
So
it's more vibes.
Yeah.
I like the vibes. I respect rap for me. But at this point, you know what I realized? Niggas like Uzi, right? Like I kind of came up around Uzi and it's like that nigga can actually rap.
Yeah.
That nigga's a really good rapper.
The flow he has now. He didn't start off like that in the earlier years.
You feel me? Like
it was more like boom bap. Like
he can really rap, bro. But he realized, you have to create the vibes.
Yeah.
Like Drizzy singing is cool. I fuck with the singing shit. I fuck with it. You feel me? I like his rapping a little bit more because I feel like that nigga can really put it together. That nigga can really fuck with the flows and shit. But overall, I just enjoy the vibes, bro.
Yeah. Do you try to like dibble and dabble and singing and make songs for the ladies?
I have a R&B album I'm working on actually. Dead ass.
No, I know something like you had to say dead ass. Like I'm not bullshitting. No, I didn't think you were bullshitting. So it's like more like you singing or you getting like singers like.
It's all so it's all me. Like all the vocals will be me. It's called 1138 and Heartbreaks. So I have a new label, right? It's called 1138. It's more so a creative firm. It's the time I was born type shit. So it was the time I was born, the bus I rode when I went to Millennium, and I see this time every day. It's some weird, like I said, I'm into numerology, right?
Gotcha.
So it's gonna be me on all the vocals, all the singing shit, and then also me on all the rap verses. I'm gonna drop it under a different artist name though, so people won't know. Like that it's
That is raw. I don't know if you remember when J. Cole dropped the album maybe like 2 years ago. He had like this weird
Edward. You know what a funny thing is? I came up with this idea a long time ago, right? And my last name is Edwards.
Okay.
So when he dropped that, it was like, But yeah, so it will be featuring Kenny Relax, but under a different artist name.
Got you. That's dope. That's dope. Are you a big R&B fan?
Love R&B, bro. I love women, so you know it's like
Okay.
hand in hand. You know what I'm saying?
Mood setter.
Yes, sir.
Mood setter. Who's your favorite like R&B artist? If you or just like throw a name out, like you can listen to any time.
This is probably gonna sound crazy. Party Next Door.
No, that sound crazy.
Nah.
No, that sound crazy.
When I have this conversation with people
Not
and I
me.
say party,
Yeah.
they always expect me to say like a '90s artist, you know,
Yeah.
like early 2000s or somebody
Yeah.
like that.
What is of all time?
Yeah, like party is like my favorite. I fuck with niggas who I think are in a similar vein as me, and they find a way to like create this fucking sound. It's like how did you do that, bro? For me, that's the type of shit I enjoy. It's like just for you to think that way and get on a program and produce it and mix it
Yeah.
and do all of that,
Little
and it
beats.
comes out like that, bro. That's ill to me. You feel me? So that's really why I enjoy party shit.
No, yeah, I rock with Party too. Since like P&D1,
Yeah, of
or
course.
even the earlier stuff, like when he's going to John Brathwaite or
Yeah.
whatever. So he's very dope to me. My only problem with Party is this. I don't know. It's like the whole OVO like artists. They just like to vibe. You know, they're
Yeah.
not out there. They don't, drop a lot.
Yeah.
I just
I mean,
wish.
you know, party getting that writing bag, man. So
Yeah.
once you get in that, it's like
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
really gotta.
But
you
then
know what I'm
I
saying?
kind of see him express wanting to do more than writing. So I'm not sure. I'm sure just like it's a whole mental element there to it. But I
Yeah.
feel like he could have be a bigger star. I guess you could say.
Yo, when Big Dog is on his run, can't really do much. You know what I'm saying? Like I think eventually them boys is all gonna shine. Like I know Roy Wood's camp. I've been listening to his new album.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy. You feel me? Party shit I know sound crazy. You heard Smiley? You know Smiley?
Yeah, Smiley. He just
Yo,
signed to
Smiley is nuts.
Mess with Smiley.
What?
You like
Smiley's fire. You don't fuck with Smiley, huh?
Not don't mess with it. Yeah, no. I'm not a. He's cool. I'm not a fan of the record he dropped with Drizzy though. Like that.
Over the top?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
fire,
That shit
bro.
is crazy.
That thing is
Yeah,
fire,
no, he like the
bro.
record. I'm not the biggest fan of that
Yeah.
record, but no, he's cool. I listen to some songs. He's
You gotta go listen to old Smiley, like Buy or Buy Volume 1, like old Smiley, bro. You'll catch a vibe. I fuck with Toronto, bro. Me being from Jamaica and shit, I have like
Yeah.
family out there and shit.
Yeah, same.
So it's like fuck with Toronto. Heavy,
I feel like all Jamaicans have family in Canada.
yeah, we definitely do. Bro.
Yeah.
Definitely do.
Just to piggyback off that, what is it about the Toronto scene or like musicians? Like, why they so low key? Like, they don't do interviews. They don't do.
Even the Weeknd who's
Yeah.
big. He don't.
I think it's just a different vibe
Yeah.
out there, bro. It's just a different vibe in that city, bro. You know, like that city. It's a small city, but big city same time. You feel me? So I feel like those guys up there really get everything they need from their people, so they don't really need to come out and chat to people and shit. You know, I feel like their shit is already set up, bro, in a way where it's just like it's super dope, bro. Super dope. I'm trying to get out there soon.
So now you said you also dip and dab into other things as far as like business.
Yeah.
You wanted to touch on some of that stuff, like is it fashion stuff or?
Not really into the fashion anymore. Like we had our clothing lines and shit. I still make a little merch here and there, but I'm really into cannabis right now. I'm really big into weed shit. I'm opening up like a social club right now. Me and my business partners are working on it. So that's the reason why I really haven't worked on music, bro. Like there was a point I didn't go to the studio for like 4 or 5 months. I was just in the crib just working on this fucking company. So that's a major thing right now I'm working on.
Is it hard to balance the business side and the music creation side?
It was at a point. I was it was years I was strictly doing music, and then once I was like, yo, let me try this out. Once I got to that, it was tough for me to find a balance at first. Excuse me, but then it was like, bro, working on this all day, all night, it was just draining. It got to the point where it was like, damn, like what am I doing, you know? So now I started slowly getting back outside, going to the club and shit. And if I fucking go to the club, bro, I have to go to the studio after. Like it's like the weirdest thing. So that kind of helped me out.
Gotcha. And as well, I think did you talk about wanting to do like a podcast or something like that,
Yeah,
or wanted to
yeah.
start that? So speak about that if you're still wanting to do it.
So we've been working on this podcast called Relax With Us, right?
Mhm.
And basically, I'm an avid 2K player. Like, I love NBA 2K, right?
Yeah.
So me and my homies, we were working on this pod where I'll be gaming with them. Like, we'll be doing pro-am or some shit in the rec or some shit. And then I'll have a guest on, right? And then the guest would just chop it up with me while me and my friends, is like my real homies, not industry, like my real dogs I grew up with.
Dope.
While we're just talking our shit, chopping our shit, I'll have different guests on, bring them into our world, you know. If it's a guest in person, we can take shots, roll up some shit, and you know. But if it's a guest like over the line, they can pour up their own shit, and we'll just vibe out, have real conversations,
Dope.
not like no weird industry shit, you know.
And that's still coming. You guys working on that?
Yeah, yeah. I have a little place in fucking Vegas where we're setting up right now, like just trying to get the room right, but coming soon, probably like top of the year. I want to really get it right first, you know.
Gotcha. Do you mess with Cali too, like LA?
Yeah, yeah. I lived out there for a little bit.
You lived out there too. How was that for you?
Cali's amazing, bro. Cali, if it wasn't for my time in Cali, bro, I wouldn't have made a lot of the connections I have now. You know,
Gotcha.
just like going to the club and shit. That's a major part, bro. I made a lot of links out there doing that.
I feel like you've lived a lot.
Yeah, how
Like,
many places? Like, how many different? Like,
Bro, I'm fucked, bro. Like, I'm 28 and I've done it. I've done it, bro.
jeez.
I always tell people like I'm on my second life, bro. Like I did it already, you know. Now it's like, okay, now you know what you're doing. That life, bro, I was just ripping and running. I didn't realize what was going on until now. Now I look at it like, oh shit, you done ran it up. Now it's like, all right, orchestrate it properly, you know, like
do you have a like not a time frame, but like okay, when I eventually want to just vibe, this is where I'm gonna be at, like a city.
nah, I'm out here, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen, you know.
Gotcha.
I'm fucking with Vegas. To me, Vegas is like the next Miami, next LA. Feel me? New York had to run, Miami had to run, LA is pretty much in the run now. So to me, it's Vegas, bro. All of my like billionaire homies is moving to Vegas. Everyone's coming, so it's like Vegas is it, bro.
I
Either
gotta
there or
step out.
Paris or some shit. But eventually, I'm going back to Jamaica. Like you know, I have land out there and shit.
Is that where you're like originally from, or like just your people?
I was born in the Bronx, but my people is from Jamaica. So.
Okay, so you plan to do stuff out there?
Yeah, I'm trying to build up a nice little estate out there. You know, get the family right, a nice little compound and shit. So
Dope. Does any of your music have any influence from out there, or kind of like separate?
it's funny, bro. I'm just really getting into that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't at first. I feel like I was more so trying to fit into a sound that people wanted to hear from me instead of tapping into what I wanted to express, right? And this is why I fuck with Drizzy a lot. A lot of niggas talk down on him, but that nigga took the country and really put that shit out there, you know?
Yeah.
He really put that shit on his back. That nigga didn't have to do that. That nigga doesn't have to do that, you feel me? So
Most
I'll
definitely.
always rate him for that. Like, that shit was fire. And now I'm taking that and trying to put it into my shit a little bit more, you feel me?
Do you think, as far as just being an artist, like what you said, like what Drake did, just expanding your sound, that's important. Like not staying the same.
Very important, bro. It's very important. Like, if you're gonna sound one way your whole career, you won't really grow. You feel me? Like, you won't really grow. A lot of niggas didn't like his album this time because he sounds the same that he's always sounded. But it's like, how different can he sound? What else is he gonna take? What else is he gonna do? That's why niggas love Ye, because after every Ye project, he comes with a new vibe, a new sound and shit. So you always have to switch it up, bro.
Yeah, that's the argument I've heard this time around, saying that Ye sounds different. Ye take the chance, but we gotta remember the last couple Ye projects after Pablo we hated.
Yeah.
And that's because he was sounding different.
Yeah.
So you gotta take the chances. But to be honest, it's been working for Drake for 10 years. So why switch it up? I understand that.
And you still got a bunch of different vibes. It's not like 1 through 21 sounds the same, bro.
Yeah.
Feel me? You got Thames on your album. You got Yeba on your album. You're doing a bunch of different shit. Even with Ye's album, Donda to me sounds like Jesus is King, and Ye, it sounds like shit he did, but just put together, and he finally figured out the sound,
the formula for it.
For a fact.
I feel that. I would say, since you kind of switch back to a little bit, the only thing with Drake, just as a fan, because you know how he said after Hove is him. I don't feel like the masses accept that,
They
and
won't accept it.
and it's because, and I feel like it's because of his body of work. I feel like spitting. It's
Nobody
not.
touching
It's not nobody that's really touching him. But as far as like albums, like they could always go back and say like Kendrick has Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
J. Cole has Forest Hills Drive.
Yeah.
And you know what's Drake's one, like Hove. He said,
Bonafide.
it's like Hove has many classics. Ye has many classics.
They have 4 out of 5 to me.
Yeah.
First 5 people say it's classic.
Yeah, got hitters.
Yeah.
I think it's just taste level, bro. Honestly, I think it's just what
True.
you're into. Because to me, dog shit is.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
that's unquestionable. Yeah, yeah.
Like his shit, I can listen to. I can't like right now. I don't know if I could get in my car and run late registration front to back. Like right now, I probably can, but I don't know how much I'm gonna enjoy that car ride.
Yeah.
For me, I know if I go get in my car right now, I can throw on Nothing Was the Same. I can go crazy. I can throw on If You're Reading This and go crazy. I can throw on Views, More Life, and go. Yo, More Life is crazy.
More Life. You like when he went to like the UK switch up?
That is my shit. I got family in UK too. I do a lot of grime. That's what I'm saying. Like, once I really get, like, I've been holding a lot of shit back. Once I really drop
You gotta
this
hear
music,
it, bro.
Niggas gonna be like, whoa, like that UK shit. That's really my bag. Like that's like.
You ever been?
You want like the drill beats?
Drill crazy. Like, that shit is crazy. I got records with niggas over there.
Favorite UK artist?
Favorite UK artist? You know Lowski? Lowski's crazy. Skepta obviously, but Skepta is like, you can't really say Skepta. You feel me?
Yeah.
Skepta's my dog too. Skepta is crazy. Stormzy's crazy.
Yeah, I mentioned Stormzy.
Millions is crazy. It's a lot of niggas over there that
Dave?
got it. Dave, I would have to say Dave probably is my favorite. Dave's fucking crazy.
Dave fly.
Love Dave, bro. There's this nigga Blanco Born. He's nuts too. Niggas gotta tap
I gotta check some of them out.
Fuck with the UK, bro.
Okay. I mean, with all of that, so where do you get like that? Knowing this person, know this person, but just not. Some people use that as opportunities, as far as like to excel your career, not on some leech and stuff, but it's like just to excel yourself.
Yeah, which social climbing isn't bad, right? Yeah. It's sometimes it has this bad connotation. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just about how you do it.
Yeah.
I just personally don't like, bro. I know who I am. I know when I wake up in the morning, I walk. I know I'm GOAT. I know it. You feel me? I don't have to go tell a nigga, yo, bro.
It's not about a flexing thing.
Yo, bro. Majority of people I meet, bro, I don't tell them niggas I make music. Like when I'm outside and I meet niggas in the spot, they say what you do. I do everything, bro. I don't feel me. Like it's not about that to me. For me, because a motherfucker is gonna see me. Like I don't want to be the guy once I'm number one and niggas say, oh yeah, that nigga, I know what he did to get there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, niggas gonna know my work got me there. They gonna hear the records and be like, oh, that's what got him there. It's not about being outside and being in everybody's face every night. When I'm outside and I'm in all the lit spots, I'm in my little situation, bro. I'm at my table, I'm doing my thing, drinking my little glass of wine with my shorty. I'll just be vibing. And a nigga will come up to me, be like, yo, I fuck with you. I'm like, yo, dap. And that's it. I don't be like, yo, follow me, do all. Nah, bro. That shit is waste shit, bro. I don't feel me.
Besides, you say your favorite 3 is Jay, Biggie, and Drake. Who else are you listening to? Like, you like put in the car bumping to or looking forward to dropping?
Right now, I'm listening to this kid Yeet. I don't know if you know Yeet, Y-E-A-T.
I think didn't Drake?
Yeah, he gave him that care package. Yeah. Yeet's going crazy. Who am I listening to? I listen to a lot of A Boogie, bro. Love A Boogie.
Okay.
A Boogie. And really, bro, Teddy Blow, bro. Like, that's really it, my nigga. I don't listen to a lot of music, honestly. Like, I was in the crib last night with my mans, and I was talking about this post, and I said, like, this girl had posted some shit, and I was like, yo, why would she say that? And he was like, oh, that's a caption. He was like, nah, that's a bar from like a Moneybag song. I was like, damn, bro, like I'm out the loop. Like, for me, I don't listen to this shit, bro. I've listened to so much of it, bro. It's all the same shit now, bro. I don't.
So nobody standing out before you besides the names you mentioned, like.
Yo, You know, like I would literally have to go in my
Okay,
shit, bro. Like, that's how bad it is, my nigga.
So
Like,
you said A Boogie, right?
A Boogie's my.
You've been
guy.
listening to A Boogie since the beginning.
Yeah, since everything, bro.
Okay.
Fuck
So-
with Boogie.
I think A Boogie got 3 classics to me.
Yeah.
Right. But I hear a lot of A Boogie fan, former A Boogie fan, will say, "Oh, the last one was trash," or "A Boogie fell off from this project to that project."
I think he's playing the industry game right now. You feel me? He has to deliver certain records. Pop Smoke. I'm listening to a lot of Pop Smoke. That's what I'll say. But yeah, A Boogie, he has to give them, you know. And bro, once you doing a certain thing, like once you're killing those streams, bro, it's like why
cares?
switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. Like,
Just keep doing it.
yeah, that nigga still made like DTB, like he still made those joints.
Yeah,
One of my
they're
favorite
forever.
songs,
Yeah. Once you can do something once, bro, I'm gonna rate it. You know, like once you can show me you can do that shit, you got it in my book, bro.
Real quick, are you tapped in with New York artists in general, or
Nah, really, bro. Like more so producers and shit. Not really like the artists. I fuck with Busy Banks. Curly Sav. Niggas got tapped into Curly Sav. That's family. Curly Sav is crazy. He about to have a big like next couple years, bro. That's family though. Like that's the only nigga I'm really tapped into out there like that.
Speaking of New York, did you watch the verses between Ja and
Of course. Had that
Did
shit
you
going
expect it to
crazy.
go that way?
Yeah, bro. Like Joe got records. Joe from the X. I was siding with Joe just because he's from the X.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's like, but we all know what Murder Inc. was, my nigga.
Murder?
You feel me? We all know Rule had Ashanti going crazy. You feel me? We all know what that shit was, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Ja should come back out.
I think Ja gotta go against 50, bro. I think that's, but I doubt that's just gonna. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. They whatever they got going on is
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shit some real. You feel me?
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
real-
it's not
some real
one of
shit.
those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. You watch all the verses or just like
I watched majority.
you got a favorite one?
Favorite verses.
Dipset versus Locks.
Dipset Locks was cool. Fuck, my favorite one, Fab and Jada just had that.
Fab and Jada.
That's like me and my uncle in the crib.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, nigga, yeah, mad frontal and shit. Henny poured up. Like, that was the vibe. That battle was crazy. I'm waiting for Drizzy A, bro. I'm waiting for that. If that shit will ever happen.
That's not gonna happen.
I know. Versus is cool though. I don't know. I feel like during quarantine it was like better, and I see where they're going with it now. I understand what it's about to come now with Triller and shit. So it'll be alright.
What's a versus? You just said Drizzy A, but what's another versus that you would like to happen? Whether it's rap,
if you have
R&B?
one.
Yeah, if you have one.
Wow. Let me see.
If you can't think of one, I want to ask you.
Yeah, throw some out.
Who do you think are winning the versus, Chris Brown or Usher? Come on, Kenny, don't fail me.
That's easy. That's easy. It's easy.
Don't fail me.
Yo, Usher's gonna win. But
Yeah,
it's
okay.
like,
I should
Chris-
go watch him, bro.
yeah. I mean, Chris got some shit.
Granted,
though.
Chris is a legend within himself.
Chris got some shit, and he got right now. It's just about that night, who was on that live or who was in that building that night, bro. You feel me? If that crowd, bro, is like majority 90s motherfuckers, Usher's gonna, you know,
But
like
Usher got stuff like for the thousands, like for like 2010, 2011, 2012,
Yeah,
2013.
do you listen to those records though?
I mean, you got
Usher?
Climax.
Oh, yeah,
There
I'm-
Goes
I'm-
My Baby.
yeah.
Like those some of the ones that
Yeah,
came out in
yeah,
the later
yeah,
years.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
think Chris got obviously more recent songs, but Chris bangers like most recently,
we're from
it's not gonna compare to
Yeah, yeah.
Usher's bangers.
Nah, Usher's gonna walk out of there clean,
Like,
bro.
Think about it, one of Chris Brown bangers, Kiss Kiss. Like
that's kind of like a bubblegum kid
yeah,
record when you think
or
about the
one with-
R&B.
The one with T-Pain. What Chris Brown gonna play when Usher plays nice and slow or like any
Yeah.
confessions?
I want to
or-
see Trey Songz.
Trey Songz versus
don't
like
know.
Neo.
Neo gonna watch Trey Songz.
Neo gonna watch him.
Yeah.
Neo gonna watch him. I want to see Trey though. I want to see Trey. Trey got some shit he could play.
No, Trey do. But yeah.
Trey Chris won't be that bad.
It wouldn't if you think about it.
Trey Chris.
Yeah, but I think
Trey
Chris will end up probably taking
Chris
that.
would win, but it would be way closer than any
It'll
of
be
the
way
other
more of a
niggas.
vibe.
Yeah.
And that's what I think Versus is going for now too. It's not even about like that fucking Fat Joe and Rule shit. Wasn't even about them, it was more so just about that time of life, bro.
Yeah.
Like them niggas
Nostalgia.
did make it clap, bro. Like I'm from New York.
Yeah, New York.
I'm like, bro, like this is a vibe. This is the reason why I watched this whole versus, because I knew they were gonna do this at the end. For me, I think that's where versus is headed to more so.
And before we end off, like, let's kind of get into like you on the downside of things. Like, what are you doing when you're at the crib? Are you watching shows? Like, what's the downtown?
Bro, I'm smoking a lot of weed, bro. I'm watching like The Sopranos. I've seen The Sopranos like
I gotta
6
get
times.
into that.
I'm writing screenplays and shit. I'm just doing like
So like you write scripts and stuff
hell
like that?
yeah. I do a lot of shit like that, bro. I'm really like the music shit. I don't want people to get it fucked up. I love music, but that's like spare
like
time.
creative.
Yeah, bro. I'm just like a creative motherfucker. I like to play 2K, play Call of. I'm on Warzone every night. Like, you feel me? Just smoking, drinking wine. I'm doing a lot of wine business too. I didn't mention that earlier. I'm working with this company in fucking London, in Australia.
Trying to develop
Not
your
North
own.
Australia, New Zealand. Yeah. So we're about to brand some Sauvignon Blanc. I'm about to put it in a couple restaurants out in Vegas and shit. So I'm just doing a lot of shit right now, bro. I'm trying to, just get to the bag. Just get to the bag, bro.
That's real. That's real. And before we end off, you want to just let the people know what's coming up, what's next. You said you got a few projects you're working on for December.
Hell yeah. One Goat, One Angel with my boy Angel's coming out. She's probably in a month or two. I'm working on Every Man for Himself too, sequel to my first album. I'm working on that shit. That shit might be album of the year if I can get it out on time, bro. No lie. Like,
Gotta hear it.
Got you. I'm gonna definitely give you a couple records off that shit.
Most def. And hopefully you guys been tapped in. Go ahead and check out.
Last question.
Yeah.
Who would you like to see on this podcast? But the key to it is you have to be able to get them on.
I'm trying to get Teddy. I want Teddy
Yeah.
to come on here easily. I'll do that shit when I get to the crib.
Most
It's
def.
easy.
Most def.
Easily, bro.
And once again, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure you tap in with Kenny Relax. He got stuff on the way. It's Kyle the Kid, Mega the Boy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we out.
You dig?
Yes, sir. Know the
Let go.
fucking vibes.